Imagine leaving everything you've ever known, your family, your home, your favorite sleeping spot. Now, imagine doing it when you're only 8 weeks old and have absolutely no idea what a car is. This is the story of Nunnu's first great adventure. Daniel has made his mind and is excited to adopt Nunnu today, so he approached Puppy Home Adoption Office. The room was filled with the scent of cedar shavings and the quiet hum of a new morning. Daniel held the pen with a steady hand, pressing it firmly against the crisp white paper. With a single flourish, the ink flowed, marking the official end of the adoption process and start of a new life.
Sarah took the clipboard back,
Her professional smile softening into something more bittersweet as she looked toward the playpen. Inside, a small bundle of fur named Nunnu shifted. His dark, liquid eyes were fixed on Daniel, tracking every movement with intense curiosity and a hint of uncertainty. He did not know what the signature meant, while Nunnu felt the shift in the air. The atmosphere was thick with the gravity of a permanent goodbye and an uncertain hello. This was the threshold. This was the moment everything changed.
Nunnu turned back toward the corner of the room where his world had always been. Mama Bella stepped forward from the shadows,
her movements graceful and heavy with maternal instinct. She pressed her nose firmly against his fluffy side, a final blessing of warmth. She nudged him once, then twice, before pulling away into the silence. Bruno stood like a silent sentinel by the gate, his tail held high, watching Daniel with a steady, searching gaze, as if judging the man's soul. In the neighboring pens, Peanut, Bubbles' searching gaze as if judging the man's soul.
In the gaze, Peanut, Bubbles, and Coco pressed their wet noses against the cold wire mesh. Their usual chaotic barking and playful energy vanished, replaced by a sudden, heavy stillness echoed through.
Daniel opened the door. Nunnu took a final, hesitant step toward the exit, his tiny paws clicking rhythmically against the linoleum floor. The only home he had ever known was fading behind him. Outside, the car sat waiting in the driveway, a massive, shiny metal beast reflecting the morning sun. Daniel opened the door. Nunnu was surprised and shocked, the hinges letting out a long, groaning protest in the quiet air. Daniel picked up Nunnu. Nunnu hesitated on the threshold of the vehicle, his small heart racing. Gently, Daniel scooped him up and nestled him into a soft, fleece-lined bed. As the engine rumbled to life, the entire world began to vibrate. Nunnu let out a sharp, high-pitched whine, his tiny body trembling violently against the blankets. Trees rushed past the window like streaks of chaotic green paint. Houses flickered and vanished in an instant. The entire world was moving, and he had no idea why. Daniel reached over,
his hand resting gently on the edge of the bed. "You are okay, little buddy," he whispered softly. Nunnu shuddered.
Suddenly, a wet spot appeared on Daniel's hoodie. Nunnu staring up with wide, terrified eyes. He braced his small frame, waiting for the shout, the anger, or the shove he expected to follow.
But the anger never came. Instead, Daniel looked down at Nunnu and let out a soft,
low chuckle that filled the cabin with warmth. "Little one," Daniel murmured against his fur. The fear began to melt away, replaced by a strange, new sense of safety. He scooped the puppy up and pressed him close to his chest. It happens. Exhaustion finally won the battle against anxiety.
Nunnu curled into a tight, warm ball, his breathing slowing until he was fast asleep in his master's arms. His tail gave a faint, rhythmic twitch as he drifted into dreams of running through fields. When the car finally came to a complete stop, the sun was dipping low on the horizon, casting long,
golden shadows across a new driveway. Daniel stepped out carefully, carrying the sleeping puppy toward the front door of a house that was now a home. The long journey from the shelter had finally ended. As the key turned in the lock, the air felt different. For a man and his new best friend, the real adventure was just beginning. They were no longer strangers. They were a family. Nunnu has found a forever home. His adventures has just started. Find out what he does in the next episode. Is he going to be a naughty boy or start hiding things in the house? Stay connected, share your thoughts in the comment box, and do not forget to share this to your family and friends. Like and subscribe our channel for future updates about Nunnu and his life.